Hey there, YouTubers! Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another astronomy video. Today is the second part in my series on our solar system. Today we're talking about the inner planets. Now make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series. And go check out the previous video after this one. Now, I mentioned last time that the inner and outer planets are split by the Asteroid Belt. This is a ring of natural space debris that orbits the Sun. The inner planets are small terrestrial planets. There are 4 of them: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Terrestrial means they have a surface you can practically walk on. That being said, most of the inner planets aren't exactly paradise. Actually, most of them are not paradise. Well, now we don't have that opening joke anymore.
What?
With the dog.
Oh.
Your dog is just stupid, the other one can go upstairs. The other dog's a Chad dog.
A Chad dog. He gets all the ladies.
Even though they're both castrated. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, and it has no moons, no rings, and no atmosphere. With the lack of an atmosphere, it can't trap heat in, so during the day, the surface temperatures can reach 450 degrees Celsius, and at night, minus 170 degrees Celsius. That is 3 degrees above absolute zero. The lack of an atmosphere has made Mercury look similar to our moon. An atmosphere is necessary to burn up meteorites before they hit the planet. Without one, the planet will be covered in craters from past collisions. Mercury is just bigger than our moon, but unlike our moon, Mercury has a very slight magnetic field, similar to Earth's. One day on Mercury is roughly 59 Earth days, and 1 year is about 85 Earth days. So it orbits fast and rotates relatively slow. The fast orbital speed is where it got its name. The Greeks named the planet after the messenger god, Mercury. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. You got to have moons, which Venus doesn't have. And Phil is no longer here. It's just me. Venus is the second planet from the Sun. It has no moons and no rings. Unlike Mercury, it has a very dense atmosphere with an average atmospheric pressure 90 times greater than Earth, or 90 atmospheres. Its atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid clouds. Yeah, it rains sulfuric acid on this place, alright? Even though Venus is not the closest planet to the Sun, it is the warmest. Surface temperatures can reach 471 degrees Celsius. This makes it very difficult for a spacecraft to survive more than a few hours upon landing. The surface of Venus is actually hell, covered in volcanoes and lava flows. Venus is very similar to Earth. It's just a little smaller, and it's about 20% the mass of Earth. 1 year on Venus is 225 Earth days, and 1 day on Venus is 243 Earth days. However, unlike most planets in the solar system, Venus rotates in the opposite direction of the Earth, meaning the Sun rises in the west, not the east. Venus is a great example of the greenhouse effect, and is an extreme example of what could happen what could happen to Earth if humans continue to dump large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Even a video not about Earth. Well, Earth is in it. I'm still mentioning the greenhouse effect and how bad humans are for the environment. Plant trees, okay? Subscribe now, murderers. I really feel like I can call this next planet home. Oh wait, because it's Earth. Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun and is the only planet in the known universe to have confirmed life. It has no rings and 1 moon called Moon. It is the largest of the inner planets and takes 365.25 days to orbit the Sun, and 1 day is 23.9-ish hours. Earth has an atmosphere of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, which we need to breathe, and 1% other gases like argon, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. The Earth has a tilt of 23.4 degrees. This enables our home to have seasons, where the northern hemisphere will get more direct sunlight for half the year, thus being warmer, and the southern hemisphere will be cooler. They will slowly transition back and forth, back and forth, back and forth as the Earth orbits the Sun. Because of how relatively fast the Earth rotates, combined with its liquid outer core, it has a strong magnetic field. This is essential in protecting our atmosphere from the Sun's damaging solar winds. Without it, the Earth would look a lot like Mars or Mercury with little to no atmosphere. Our atmosphere allows the Earth to have liquid water on the surface, and only planet that we know of to have liquid water on its surface. And actually, most of the Earth is covered in liquid water, so Elon is going to live here at some point. Mars is the fourth and final inner planet and has no rings and 2 moons, Deimos and Phobos. Both are very small and have been speculated to be small asteroids of Mars caught in its gravity. Mars is about half the size of Earth with a thin atmosphere of mostly carbon dioxide. It takes 687 Earth days to orbit the Sun, and a day on Mars lasts roughly 24.5 hours. Mars is red in color from the large amounts of iron oxide or rust in its soil. Mars has 25 degrees of tilt, similar to Earth, which allows it to have seasons. Mars, like Earth, for now anyways, has ice caps. However, Mars's ice caps are mostly frozen carbon dioxide with some water. It is believed that Mars at one point was covered in shallow seas of water, but as the planet cooled, it began to lose its atmosphere and thus its liquid water. This is due to the fact that Mars lacks a magnetic field. Many people, including Elon Musk, believe Mars will be humanity's second home. However, with the lack of magnetic field, the planet's surface is constantly bombarded with deadly cosmic radiation. This will drastically shorten the lifespan of any humans living there without the proper shielding.
Ray Sunscreen. Gamma ray sunscreen.
Traces of uranium. What? Why does it need trace amounts of lead? There would be trace amounts of lead.
Should we mention that this sunscreen is highly carcinogenic? Highly?
It is a carcinogen. Among other things, Mars is not suitable for human life. And the technology to make it viable is more difficult than the technology needed to save Earth. Like planting trees, which we're going to do if you hit subscribe. Well, anyway, join me in 2 weeks for the 3rd installment in my solar system series, where I will talk about the outer planets. In the meantime, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New videos every other Friday, noon Central Time, and good night. Subs for trees, subs for trees, subs for trees, subs for trees. Oh, you're still here? I thought I told you to go home. Oh, you want more? I'm flattered. Check out the playlist. If you want exclusive content, check out my Instagram, Dr_sheep_YouTube. That's all lowercase. If you want to help the Earth, subscribe. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to plant 10 trees. If you feel that's too small, then check out my channel chart where I lay out even bigger goals. Finally, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet watch time. Bye.